Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, I want to say thank you. If you are returning, thank you. If you clicked on here by accident, thank you. I really appreciate you all. But I'm gonna need y'all to like my video, and I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I'm begging. Damn. Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, baby. Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging. No? All right. I'm not begging, but I'm begging. Shh. Don't tell nobody about that, all right? Y'all know me. Look, I am just here for another video. I got a story time for y'all. The time I pulled a Final Destination. Now, if anybody's seen Final Destination, you know what I'm talking about. It's a scene on Final Destination. I can't remember. I think it was the last one, if I'm not mistaken. It was the last one. I think it was like number 5 or something like that. But anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all this quick story. Now, I love, anybody in my family would tell you that I am a thrill seeker. I love scary stuff. I love trying new things. No matter how scared I am, no matter what happens. Yeah, it doesn't matter how scared I am, but I will still try it just because. I'm like, look, sometimes things ain't as bad as you think it is. So I love rides. I love going to amusement parks. That is like my go-to. It used to be. It's not currently, but it used to be my go-to. It's been times when me and my niece snuck off to go to Six Flags. Like I told you, I'm from New York, so Six Flags was in New Jersey, and it was about an hour and 10-minute ride, maybe. Sometimes it took people a little bit longer, but it depends on who was driving. Shh, don't tell nobody. Anyway, we always go on to Six Flags, and that was just something we did. Now, every time they came out with a new ride, I had to be there and I had to go. Not on that day because, it was always crowded, but, I always made my way there. So, this particular day we go, and they got a new ride. And the new ride was, I want to say it was the Nitro. The Nitro. Now, I done been on every ride in Six Flags. Ain't never been scared of them. Always, let's go. I'm always on the go. Always. I'm the one that would want to go when it first opened and be the one that leaves when it closed. And nobody usually likes that. They're like, nobody want to be here all day. I do. That's how much I like to ride. So, like I said, when they opened up this, I think it was called the Nitro. I want to say it was definitely the Nitro. If anybody can remember this ride, listen. So, boom, we get there. This is the first time I'm getting. We get there, and, we ride the rides, and we get online for the Nitro. We get up there. We finally get up there, and then I realized that this ride didn't have a harness. Is that how you say it? Well, it didn't lap over, damn it. I don't know. It didn't lap over. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. So it didn't have nothing that came over that holds your chest area. Because usually when you hold on to a ride, it's easier to me to hold on like this, especially when you're scared. Y'all, I get on the ride. And when I tell y'all, this ride just had a lap band. Meaning, it didn't strap you this way and this way. The thing came down and pushed on your legs. That was the only thing that was holding you on this ride. Now, when I got up there, I was like, oh. I said, what is this? I said, wait. They ain't got nothing to put over us? Now, mind you, we had Six Flags with a bunch of friends and family, get ready to have a good day. Now, normally when people say they don't ride the rides, they stay down at the end and they wait for everybody to get off. So when I get up there, I'm looking like, wait a second. I don't see anything extra. But I can do this. I'm not scared. I done been on rides that didn't have this, but it's been rides that I probably was getting on since I was damn near a kid. Like the El Toro. Was that cool? That wooded, the oldest ride up in there. With that deep, steep hip. Anyway. So when we getting up there, and I'm like, all of a sudden I'm getting nervous. I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this ride. This is the very first time I'm sitting here saying, I don't know I can do this ride. Everybody like, are you crazy? You bring us here all the time and you always want to ride and you did. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I get on the ride. The thing come down. And the first thing I'm doing is going like this because I know I'm scared already. Don't ask me why. I was already scared, and that's normally not how I am. It was the spirit telling me, bitch, you don't belong on here. Don't do this ride. But no, I've never experienced me telling myself, don't get on something. That's impossible. I'll get on everything. I don't care. I will get on it. Even if it scares the bejesus out of me, I'm still getting on it again. Sometimes I will try to go back to back just because I enjoyed it so much. But, okay, that's another story. So I'm like, okay, so now we sitting in the thing, and like I said, the lap band, the lap bar, whatever they want to call it, came down and pushed on our legs. So I'm pulling on. I'm like, okay, it's on here, but I don't know about this. Mind you, I think it sits like 4 or 5 to a row. So I'm sitting here telling everybody, I'm like, yo, I'm scared, y'all. Everybody looking at me like, girl, you ain't scared. Shut up. Girl, get out of here. Ain't nobody listening to you. You trying to scare us and we ain't falling for it. But deep down inside, I was scared, y'all. So the band thing come down and I'm like shaking it to make sure, like, you know, even though I know they get ready to come around and but they don't test. To me, they go, you ever watch them check a rod? They don't really, to me, or sometimes they go, you know, you got the ones who would do that, but most of the time they go, just to make sure it's locked. So I'm like, so they coming around, they doing that bullshit ass check. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm sitting here saying, y'all, I'm scared. I'm scared. Nobody believed me because they like, girl, you are never scared on these rides. So we're not listening to you. You trying to scare us and we're not listening to you. The rides start going off, right? As the ride is going, I'm looking like, never been scared of heights. Well, I do get nervous when I look over and I am scared, but it never stopped me before. I am on this ride like, oh my gosh. Like, what did I get myself into? Like, why am I so scared on this particular? I'm telling you, it was the ancestors. It was the spirit. They was telling me, girl, this was your first and last time getting on this ride. We get to the top and I'm like, oh my. So it's I'm like, oh my God. Y'all, I thought I was gonna lose my life. I was like, oh hell no. The whole ride had me shook. The ride comes to an end. I said at that moment, when the ride stopped, and you know you gotta stop at the back because you know it's always another roller coaster, another one sitting right there, they putting people on. So I looked over to everybody. I said, y'all, I'm never doing this ride again. Never in my life am I doing this ride again. I have never been so scared of something in my life. Like, why am I panicking? I was scared, y'all. I'm telling you, I've been on every ride you could think of and it never scared. I've done it all. I want to go skydiving. I went indoor skydiving, which is probably not the same. Only thing is that you can't really breathe on that. But I still want to do That's the only thing I have not done. But I've done everything else. I'm a thrill seeker. That's just who I am. But this ride, something about this ride, y'all, was telling me and everything around me that no, this ride is no good. No good. So I literally said that day, I am never getting on. Do not ask me. I don't care. I don't care how y'all feel. I was over it. So to the point where I didn't want to get on nothing else. And I'm like, that is so not me. That ride shook the hell out of me. And I couldn't understand why that one ride was shook. Because I'm telling you, I've been dropped before. Nothing scares me. Well, it scares me, but I still do it and I don't care. Y'all. But this ride did. So I made a vow that day I was never, ever in my life getting on the El Toro. Is it the Nitro? I think it was the Nitro. The El Toro is that wooden ride. I just made it a point that I was not getting on. Me and the Nitro was never going to be friends. I don't care. Nope. Went back several times after that. Never got on. I didn't care. Everybody like, oh, come on. Come on, you acting like a punk. This. Oh, well. I don't care. Didn't get on. So I've watched people get on this ride several times. One day we go again. And we get to the El Toro. I mean, I keep calling the El Toro. It's called a Nitro. I think it's called a Nitro. The El Toro is the wooden one. I do know that for sure. I think it's been a long time since I've been to Six Flags because I'm not in New York anymore. But anyway, so we go again, and this particular day, everybody's like, oh, come on, it's been a long time. Yada. I'm like, nope, I'm not getting on. Yada, yada. So I don't know. Yo, I always say, like, how do you, peer pressure's a mug. Let me just tell. I had my daughter and my niece peer pressure me. When I say peer pressure, come on, you can do it. You act like a party. So I was like, all right, fine. It's been a long time. Fine. Maybe it was just that day. Maybe I just wasn't okay with the ride. Now, I've been back several times and never got back on it. I really meant that. I wasn't getting back on this ride. So they're like, come on, get on. All right, at least go up to the line. At least stay on the line with us and go up there. So all of us is on the line or whatever, whoever's getting on this particular ride. Like I said, either says 4 or 5 of us. I can't remember the exact number. I think it's 4 though. As time going, I feel nervous again. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, y'all, I'm not getting on. They, come on, you gonna wait till you get up here and you gonna stand in the line. First of all, y'all just told me to stay on the line and if I can change my mind. Now y'all sitting here saying, oh, Dad, you gonna wait on this long line to only tell us that you're not getting on? Y'all, I get up there. I'm getting nervous. Now my foot is like this on the ground. I'm literally shaking. So I'm like, oh, hell no. Melanie, you not getting on this ride. Under no circumstances are you getting on this ride. So my daughter, come on, Mommy, get on. Now, I done got my kids into all this. Like, my kids will definitely get on some ride. Was my son at this one? He probably, no. My son was my son. Where was my son? He probably was on something, somewhere else to get on something else with somebody else. But anyway, I can't remember who it was. I just remember my daughter and my niece pressuring me. So the people in front of us now, they getting on. So now it's our turn. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, I'm nervous, y'all. I'm nervous. Long story short, the ride comes up and it's our turn. I'm sitting here saying, oh, hell no. I'm saying no the whole time. Once again, I got my daughter and my niece. Come on, and they just, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it. I just might be my nerves. I was fine the last time. I wasn't fine the last time, but I made it alive. I was able to get off and just keep walking. Now we getting on. Now I get on last because I still wasn't sure at this point. Like at this point, I'm still nervous, and I should have went first because I would have been able to cross over. I mean, I would have been right there at the end, so I can just get off. Don't ask me why I decided to wait and get on at the end. I get on. Heart pounding. When I tell you, y'all, I started breathing hard. When I tell you, I couldn't get myself together, and I just kept saying, what is wrong? Like, this is what you do. Like, why are you so scared all of a sudden? I'm trying to coach. Now I'm coaching myself because they sitting here looking. Y'all, they put us there. They put the thing. And they do their little announcement and everything. Y'all, when I tell you, it seemed like it took them forever to get this ride started. And that's what what happened was they gave me too much time to sit on that ride and think a little bit more. Because, baby, that girl, after he made his announcement, that girl went to hit that. Okay, when you get on, it's like at the end of the ride, like say like this is the end and this is the beginning. It's one at the control center here, and it's always somebody at the back that hits a button. Y'all, that bitch went to go hit that button. I started screaming like, no, give me off. I need to get off. Straight panic. I don't know why. I just shouldn't have. I think I would have been able to do it if I didn't look at her and watched her get ready to hit that goddamn button. Child, when I tell y'all, I went into a on the ride. Now, mind you, there's people waiting to get on, and there's people on the ride ready to ride now. And here go my ass screaming, please get me off, please get me off. I can't. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Everybody's looking. Now, when I tell y'all, everybody stopped what they was doing and was looking. You would have thought that would embarrass me, but nope. I don't care. So my business is like, no, she can. I know the hell I'm not. Get me off. Get me off. I want off. I am not getting off. Straight panic. So now they at the control booth up the front has to now hit the button so they can let us out. Y'all, when I tell you, and this is right, and it's so weird because it was literally around when Final Destination came out. This wasn't planned. I was just scared shitless. Child, they had to hit the button so they could release everybody. So I am panicking. I am breaking my neck. Now, mind you, I told you I sent towards the gate to get on. Now, I don't know why I didn't go in first because I could have got off easier. Girl, I had to literally was breaking my neck to get out the thing. And, you know, my niece, excuse me, and my daughter, I can't remember who else we got on this ride with. I can't remember. But I was breaking my neck to get over them. Everybody's looking like, should we get off? Everybody's sitting there puzzled at this point. Like, damn, what just happened? Like, I was like, oh my God. I don't want to die. Don't ask me why I was saying any of this stuff, y'all. I have no idea. I just went into a panic. I don't want to die. Oh my God. When I tell you I was screaming like somebody was doing something to me. Because I wanted to get off so bad. So as I climbing over, I'm literally saying shit as I'm climbing, breaking my neck. So the matter of fact, it was me, my niece, and it was a stranger. Because at this point, if I'm not mistaken, everybody started standing up to get ready to get off. So the people said, if y'all want to stay on, y'all can stay on. We're going to continue to ride or whatever. I'm off and I'm in and the guy that literally now all the staff is coming to me. Y'all, are you okay? What's going on? I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to die. Oh my God, I'm scared. I don't want to die. I still to this day don't understand why the hell I was saying all this. I just was, I don't know. So you had some few people who got off. Y'all, they were people getting off the ride. I said, I ain't mean to cause all this, but y'all, I couldn't do it. So we get off the ride. And I'm walking down and I go to the side so I can like calm myself down because I couldn't get myself together for nothing to save my life. So the people that got off the ride with me was just standing there looking at me like, bitch, did you see something? Did you get a vision? What's going to happen? Are they going to die? They was looking at me like they wanted to answer. And I'm like, why the fuck are y'all looking at me? I ain't tell y'all to get off. I said, I wanted to get off. Child. So when I literally tell you, it had to be, I don't know how many people, but it was a few people. It wasn't a lot of people, but it was a few people that was looking at me like, bitch, what happened? What's going to happen? Let us know. Everybody, and they didn't start the ride because I'm telling you, people were so fucking confused on what was going on at that moment. If I ain't never tell y'all, I'm dramatic as hell. Sometimes I'm just dramatic. I don't know where it come from. Sometimes I'm just so... And I felt like I was being dramatic, even at that moment, but I couldn't help myself. I couldn't get myself. They wanted to bring the emergency staff and everything to check on me. Cause y'all, I'm telling y'all, I've never been this scared in my life. When I seen her get ready to hit that button, I'm not, I don't think I should have watched Final Destination because I think that played a major part of it. But I was like, it's a movie. It didn't really happen. But, child, long story short, I did not get my ass on. And I've never got back on that ride. I didn't attempt it. I didn't look at it. It didn't matter to me. Y'all, I was so scared for my life. Like, I didn't tell you when I ended up getting off. People was like, you did that Final Destination. And my niece and my daughter stayed on the ride, rode the ride, came out and talked about me bed. Y'all, they was making fun of me. They was like, my niece like, you really pulled the Final Destination on the ride? Come on, you had everybody looking at telling the story. And to this day, y'all, we still talk about that shit. Because when I tell y'all, it was a moment. It was if social media was as I would have been a meme. I'm telling y'all, somebody would have recorded that and said, "Look at this bitch right here, y'all." Yeah. And some of the people that did get off was kind of upset with me because now you got off and they probably got to get back online because they're not letting them get back on. You can't cross back over that way unless you just can't cross back over that way. So here I am, I got y'all asses off the ride. Y'all looking at, child, I ain't never get back on that ride. I don't care. Can't nobody ever convince me to get on that ride. That ride is off limits to Melanie. Look, when I tell y'all, child, when I tell y'all I was so scared. And every time I think about what that moment, every time I see Final Destination, and I still watch Final Destination every now and then. When I seen that, I just laughed to myself. I was like, yo, bitch, what was you thinking? Like, you knew you didn't want to get on this ride. You knew how scared you was the first time. How did you let them convince you to do something that you didn't want to do? That you knew you were scared of? That you already said to yourself, no matter what happens, I'm not ever getting on this ride again. And here I go try to attempt it again. Now, I know my limitations, and I know when enough is enough for me because I do go into these, I do panic a lot sometimes. I could tell y'all a lot of stories about me panicking, and it be shit that y'all be like, girl, did you? I'll probably get y'all upset if y'all see some of the stuff that will make me go into a straight panic, and some of the stuff that won't make me go into the panic, y'all people might be like, shouldn't you be panicking over this versus what you pick? Girl, I can't with you. But yeah, yo, that was the time I pulled the Final Destination at Six Flags in New Jersey. And if anybody ever remember that day that happened to come across this video, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin y'all ride. I didn't mean to scare y'all at that moment. I didn't mean to do any of that. I promise y'all I didn't. I really, really didn't mean to do that. It was just, I don't know what the hell it was. To this day, I still be like, Mel, why was you so scared? Now, mind you, I've been back to music parks, got on other rides, did some other things, and nothing scared me. But that one ride, I don't know. But y'all, that was my story about the time that I pulled my Final Destination. And those who are listening, and if I ruined your day, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm being extra now. But yeah, that was my story. Y'all, thanks for listening. Until next time.